Now that you've completed the self-assessments to figure out your values, skills, and non-negotiables, you can put all of this information together. This video will help you use the information in the previous worksheets to create a customized career-focused education plan. This will help you to figure out how different careers line up with who you are as a worker and figure out your next steps. Open the sheet on creating a career-focused education plan and make sure you have your skills, values, and non-negotiables sheets handy. Use the answers from these previous worksheets to fill in this sheet with your top values, your top skills, and your non-negotiables. Then add in your top interests. These might just be things you know about yourself, or you might have figured them out through career cruising. Now include any additional considerations you may have. Basically, you're creating a customized checklist. Next, in the vertical columns at the top, list some career options. These should be careers you're interested in. You can come up with a few ideas using career cruising by looking at specific college programs, or you may just know what jobs you're interested in. Then, for each career, check off whether it matches up with your values, skills, and other criteria you have listed. A career that is a good fit will have a bunch of check marks under values, skills, and interests, and very few check marks under non-negotiables. Go through this process with each career option you have listed. As you check off options for each career, check marks for your values, skills, interests, and other considerations will add to your total number of checks, because they are positive things, while checks beside non-negotiables will subtract from your total because they are negative things. Next, check out labor market information on sites like Career Cruising or jobbank.gc.ca. Consult our module on exploring the labor market for help finding this information. Once you've done your research, mark whether the labor market is good, fair, or poor. Then give yourself a reality check. Check off the statements that apply for each category. For example, I know what the educational requirements are for a child and youth worker, so I'll place a check mark here, but I don't yet know where I can get this education. On the second page, list your top 3 career or program choices. These are the careers you've listed that have the most check marks under values, skills, and interests, and the fewest under non-negotiables. You can use the total number of checks for each career to help you figure out the top 3. Once you've listed your top 3, identify your next steps. These might be things like attending an open house or looking at job postings. Finally, develop a plan to get you to your goal. We recommend you do some of the things listed in the task list, but come up with your own tasks to help you pick a program. For each task, write down when you want to achieve it and who you're going to tell your goal to. This will help you be more accountable with your goals. Thanks for watching.